Fly!
Hey, what's up, my peoples? EmGo here, the freaking geek himself, and today we will be reviewing the Transformers Robots in Disguise Combiner Force STORMSHOT. So here we are, and there he is. And first and foremost, as always, we'll take a quick look at the packaging. So right up top here, we have STORMSHOT about to fly off into adventure, and then we have STORMSHOT in his alt mode, Combiner Force. Yay! On this side of the box, we have that same image there of STORMSHOT. He is a warrior class, a clase guerrero, a clase guerreros, and a clase guerreros. On the back of the box, you have your obligatory product shots, and you have your instructions, 11 steps, and of course, if you have the app, you can scan the toy, unlock stuff in the game. Hooray for that, and that's basically it for the packaging. So moving right along, here we have STORMSHOT, the new mold from this wave of robots in disguise. And you can see him here in his jet mode. And it's a nice red, white, and blue jets because of America. I don't know. I guess. I mean, it's patriotic. It's very patriotic. But very nicely done. You know, he's got a little chubby, stumpy jet, but you know, not horrible. It's getting closer so we can see the details. You get a little bit of detailing there on the nose cone. You get some blue paint for the cockpit section. And you get some nice blue and red paint going down the jet itself. The wings have red and blue. You have Autobot symbols as well. And going down the back here, got the tail fins, the rear thrusters. Going down the side here, you can see the robot mode arms very clearly. He does have visible head syndrome. It's just right there. It's right there. He does have the landing gear, which you can flip up and flip down, which is always nice. And yeah, not much to it. He's a jet. He can whoosh. You can whoosh him. You can whoosh, and you can go whoosh, and you can go whoosh, and you can just whoosh him. He's very whooshable. Very, very whooshable. And I need that from my jet toys. They have to be very whooshable. Whooshable jets. Whooshable jets. Anyway. So for comparison, here he is with Warrior Class Winged Blade. So you can see how those two scale with one another. So you have that right there. And here he is with Warrior Class Starscream. So you can see how those two scale together. So there you go. Now he does include some weaponry. He does have this little double-barreled pistol right here, which is cast in black plastic with a little bit of molded detailing to it. So you have that. And you also get a shotgun, which is also cast in a black plastic with some molded detailing. Right there. Hollow underneath. And you have quite a few options for how you want to display these on the jet mode. You have ports under the wings, so if you want to, you can just take the shotgun and plug it into one wing. Take the little gun, plug it under the other wing, and you can have that going on. Yay, storage. Or, if you want, you can take either of the guns, you can take the shotgun and plug it onto this port on the top of the jets. And you also have a port underneath the nose cone here, so you can take this gun and plug that under there if you want, or you can use this side post. Either way, do that too if you want. Again, you can use the side post as well, plug it in that way. Not that it makes much difference, but hey, it's a thing you can do. Or you can take the guns and they do plug together like that, and you can plug this whole thing up top if you want. Just have a giant cannon on top of the jet, or you can have a giant cannon on the nose cone like that, which looks really silly, but hey, it's a thing you can do. So a couple options for how you want to store the weapons. So let's get down to transformation, shall we? So first thing you want to do is you want to untab the arms. The arms just tab in right here on either side. So just untab the arms, untab, bring them up a little bit, get them out of the way. Flip up the landing gear. You want to open up, well, first you want to split the legs and then open up this section right here, and we have the typical leg transformation where we just unfold it like that, and then this tab will go into that slot right in there. So you just line that up, tab it in, and there you go. Flip up the foot, boop, and there you go. Second verse, much like the first, just open that up, unfold, boop, and then boop, and we're done with the legs. So now we will move to the upper body. And we just take this whole backpack section here, and we untab it, bring it back. We untab this nose cone section right there. And then you want to, again, just kind of get the arms out of the way. And then you want to take this whole wing assembly here, and you want to rotate this around like that, and then bring the nose cone section up. And all that just collapses in like that, which is pretty cool. And you got 2 tabs. Right here, they'll go into these 2 slots right there. Just tab that in, and then that tab will go right back into that slot right there. And there you have that. That's pretty neat. I like how that works. And then you can take the shoulders, and they're on a hinge here. You can just take them and just bring them back. Just get them oriented properly. You can see that movement there. And then you just flip out the fist. Flip out the fist. Or not fists, use open hands there, but same difference. And there you go. There you have STORMSHOT in his robot mode. And I do quite like his robot mode. I think he looks really cool, in my personal opinion. Let's get in close here on the head sculpt. I love his head sculpt. I absolutely love his head sculpt. I think that looks really cool. Got the red there on the crest. You got some white there, red visor, nice silver on the face. And I just really like this head sculpt. I just think it looks really, really cool. I dig it. I dig it very much. There's the sticker. You can scan with the app. If you have the app, there you go. Free scan on me. You're welcome. There you go. And you get some red there on the chest. Get a little bit of gunmetal gray there on his belly. And you get the red and white on the forearms. And you get the blue and the white going down the legs. There you go. And the backpack just compacts pretty nicely. Right there. And yeah, I like this guy. I do like him. And articulation-wise, his head is on a swivel. It's just a straight swivel joint. It's not a ball joint. Can do a full 360, although it's really, really stiff on mine. Very stiff on mine, but it can do a full 360. The shoulders are on a ball joint right there, so you have a good amount of inward and outward movement right there at that joint, and you can also use this hinge right here for forward and backward movement as well. Outward movement. You have right there, you do have a bicep swivel, 90 degrees of bend at the elbow, nothing at the wrist except for that transformation joint, if that serves any purpose for you. Nothing at the waist. The hips are on a ball joint, they can go forward, that far, can go back, only that far outward. You can do the full splits. He's got a thigh swivel, 90 degrees of bend at the knee, and he can move his toes down, do the transformation, but not up. So again, if that serves any purpose for you, any use to you whatsoever, hey, it's there. So there you go. And of course he can hold his weapons. You can take these apart. You can hold them individually. You can store them on the wings if you want. Just plug them right into those ports. Or if you want, which is what I do, is I just plug the guns together. I just have him holding the big cannon there. It's pretty cool. Hips on mine are a little bit on the loose side. Not terribly loose, but sometimes it's kind of like, whoop. When you put a little too much pressure down where he just kind of does the splits on you. Well, there you go. Now for comparison. Here he is with Warrior Windblade. So you can see how they look together. They look good together. I like that. They make a cute couple. And here he is with Warrior Class Starscream. He's a little bit shorter than Starscream. There you go. And, yeah, there you go. There you have STORMSHOT. A very cool figure. I really like this guy. Honestly, really, really like this guy. You know, and he's not totally, you know, lacking in color either. He is quite colorful. Just some little paint here and there that I think could have been added, like, just for these intakes here for jet mode. Maybe could have been picked out in paint. You know, like the rear thrusters here could have benefited from some paint in the tail fins here. You know, could use that little bit of red that these fins have. You know, some little paint here and there that could have been added, but, you know, he's actually nice and colorful, which is not usually the case for these RID toys. But, yeah, overall, I like him. I love his head sculpt. I just think he looks really cool overall, and I do quite like this guy. Very, very fun toy. So there you go. So if you would like a STORMSHOT or any other Robots in Disguise toys, you can always check out BigBadToyStore.com for availability. There will be a link in the description down below, so check that out. You can also check out my Robots in Disguise playlist for any reviews you may have missed, also linked in the description down below, so check that out as well. And I think that's it, so don't forget to check out EmGames, check out Lori Plan, follow me on Twitter, all that good stuff down in the description below. And I think that's pretty much all there is to say. So there is the Transformers Robots in Disguise Combiner Force Warrior class STORMSHOT. And this is EmGo saying, remember, you don't stop playing because you grow old because you stop playing. Be geek, be proud, palm in your face. Well, welcome to the team, STORMSHOT. Oh, great to be here. Thanks for having me. I'm going to do my best to uphold all the ideals that the Autobots... Hello, who is that? Oh, that was Windblade. Windblade, huh? Is she seeing anyone? Trust me, you don't want to mess with her. She hits. Well, I do love a challenge. No, I really wouldn't. Hey there, how you doing? Ah! Told ya.